So the one person who was not happy with signing Orlando Brown was actually Jonah Williams, and he wanted to still be left tackle. So the fact that the team brought in a new left tackle, paid all that money, and rumors that he's going to move to a different position, well, it looks like Jonah Williams wants out of the jungle. He officially has asked to be traded away from the Cincinnati Bengals. According to this report, Ian Rappaport of NFL Media reports that Jonah Williams has told the Bengals that he wants to be traded. Williams has started all 47 games, and he played for the Bengals over the last 3 seasons. The reason why this is so ironic / funny is because we have talked about so freaking much on this channel how the Bengals need to just trade him away. But the problem is, nobody wants the guy because he's allowed so many sacks last year. He cost $12.6 million for a 1-year contract. So it just simply is not worth it. There's no one out there that wants the guy. I mean, the jungle is the best place for him because that's the only place he's actually going to be on a team, right? There's no one else that he's going to really be able to do anything because, listen, the guy, I think he has potential, but he's really not that great. Williams is set to make a $12.6 million in the 5th and final year of his rookie contract. We'll find out in the near future if the Bengals or someone else will be paying that salary. That's the problem. Now, the only way the Bengals could trade him, right? Like I was thinking this, and we're looking at 3 different locations he could go. But the only way they could trade him, number one, would be they would have to tell the team, whoever they end up getting, right? They would have to tell the team, we'll pay his salary. We're just trading the player. So we're just trading the player for the fact that we want to trade the player. We'll pay the guy's salary though. You don't have to worry about the salary. We'll pay for that. And you just pretty much take the player. That is one way that they could do that. Now, you might say, well, you're telling me then what? We're going to be paying $12.6 million and we're just trading him? Yeah, it's a way to get rid of him. It's not really the best idea, but if you really just want to get rid of the guy, then that's the case. If he's asking to be, traded, that's the case. Now, I don't like that idea at all, but that's one idea. The second idea is literally and that you don't pay the whole salary, by the way. You pay like half of it. So you say like to a team, hey, listen, we'll pay like, $6.1 million instead of paying whatever it's 12.6. Yeah, we'll pay 6.3. You pay 6.3. So now it seems like, oh, well, I get a left tackle for $6.3 million. That's not too horrendous. And you pay the other half. The other idea is, as I said before, where you just package up picks. So, like, for example, you go to the Texans and say, listen, we'll give you Jonah Williams. We'll give you Jonah Williams plus a 5th-round pick for your 7th-round pick. So you're getting a free 5th-round pick out of this and Jonah Williams for your 7th-round pick. You're losing a 5th, but you're getting rid of the guy. And you're getting rid of the salary. So here are some spots he could go. 3 possible landing spots. Boring trade. Jonah Williams with Colts for pick 106, 138, and 162. There aren't actually a lot of NFL teams who are in dire need for a left tackle at this very moment. The Indianapolis Colts are one of the unknowns after had a rocky rookie season, which again, like I said, there's not much, teams out there I think that will be interested in Jonah Williams because of his really bad season last year. Like, this is kind of a deal. This kind of deal is probably the worst case scenario for Cincy. It's not that Williams isn't worth more than this. He's coming off a so-so year and carries a $12.6 million cap. Yeah, again, like I said, there just isn't much value there. Like, right now, I would value Jonah Williams at a 6th or 7th round pick at best. And even then, it's like, you might well just get rid of him then. You have to find a team that wants that. Like, who wants him for that price tag. Let's get wild. Jonah Williams and pick 28 to the Bucks for pick 19 to draft Bijan Robinson. Holy crap, that would be a really crazy thing. Now, if the Bucks would take Jonah Williams in a first. No, this would not even happen in a million years. They would want first off, to go up 9 spots like that. You would have to give Jonah Williams the first, probably a second of next year or this year, and probably like a second of next year. Like, you're not going to just get, again, like you're not just gonna be able to trade Jonah Williams and a couple picks and trade up like that. The Bucks wouldn't. No, the Bucks. No, what is this article talking about? The Bucks are still negative money. Hang on. And by the way, I just want to pull this up real fast. What are the Bucks' salary cap? Because he's $12.6 million, and we're not entertaining this crap. The Bucks are negative $1.4 million. In what universe are they going to take a $12.6 million salary cap hit? Unless the Bengals are going to completely pay for the whole entire salary cap. That's the only way they're going to be able to even function with that. Same thing with the Colts. I know the Colts have they just signed somebody. They have $20 million. Okay, so they could actually take his pay cut. They could actually take his salary cap. But, and I just wanted to go to this. Before we get into the rest of this, and the last team we got to look at here, let me look at Jonah. I want to look at his Pro Football page. I just want to take a look at what he's looking like. He's 61.2 overall, 63.9 pass blocking, 49.9 run blocking. He allowed 110th most snaps last season with the 4 penalties, 55th. Sacks allowed was the first. He allowed the most. He tied for the most sacks in the NFL. Any GM / coach that looks at this is not going to be like, yes, we would love to give you crazy value for that guy. Okay. Actually, wait, what was the other one? It was the Bucks. Oh, yeah, this one. Trade to the Rams. Mildly exciting trade. Jonah Williams to the Rams for pick 77. How about giving the LA Rams another former starting left tackle? This would be a second time the Bengals have helped Sean McVay and the Rams find their blindside protector after Andrew Whitworth worked out for them. The connection between Zach Taylor and McVay could really help kickstart. Again, like you said, the problem is, and again, if you guys could get, in all honesty, anything above a 4th round pick, I mean, anything above a 6th round pick, I would be heavily surprised and heavily excited. The problem is not that, again, like I said, it's not, yes, he obviously is not the greatest player of all time. Let's be honest. Jonah Williams he has problems. He's not the greatest at left tackle. That's really not the problem. It's really the salary cap. Because you got to keep in mind, he's $12.6 million this year. You got to give him a new contract. Wherever he goes, it's not just, this guy allowed the most sacks. This guy's not really that great. We got to trade you. And then someone else has to sign you. And that second part is, let's say he was making, $950 a year. If he was making $950 a year for the next 3 years, you could trade this guy within milliseconds. I promise you that. You could trade him within milliseconds and get rid of him and move on from him. But $12.6 million, with the fact he needs a new contract above that, there's not much way you can work that out. There's not much way you can sugarcoat that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a player who's not a guaranteed starter. But, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.